Good morning. So, starting today, big news for the Salvation Army, definitely going to be changing a lot of people's lives here in southern Arizona with being able to get haircuts for free.
Yeah, it's a wonderful opportunity. We made connections with our volunteer who just is an amazing volunteer, number one. But number two is that she decided that she has extra time. I don't know how she
Yeah.
does. She works 6 days a week.
Wow.
But she's willing to come down to our shelter down on Main and Speedway, and she's going to cut hair. And all she's going to say is, it's free. I will bring the stuff. You just tell me how many that's cutting that day, and I'll be there and I'll do it. And that's an
Wow.
amazing thing for me to see, just somebody out of nowhere that has a connection with us because we reached out to them saying we need help. And so now it's becoming a free haircut for the clients that are inside, and they'll look better. So hopefully they can get on their way to being a better person and having that confidence to go out and say, hey, I'm here, I want a job, and I want to be able to continue to, give back, and maybe they'll pay it forward.
And I think that's one of the things that stands out about this, the Hospitality House Haircuts program, because for a lot of us, I know when we have to go get our hair done, it's just a whole thing, and you're like, this is inconvenient, but it really can make a difference for somebody in just changing the way that they feel about themselves and present themselves to the world.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to look like you're displaced. You don't want to look like you're in need. But if you have that confidence, that haircut, that just one little style that says, this is making you look better. Here's some extra things going on. Why don't you go ahead and give, and then they can see that they'll have that confidence in themselves to kind of say, hey, I can do this again.
Awesome. So, we know that's beginning today. What do folks need to know if they're interested, if they want to show up to get one of these free haircuts? Is there certain hours or days that this will be going on?
That's going to be up to her schedule.
Okay.
Unfortunately, like I said, she is a wonderful person, but she works 6 days a week, and then she's taking that extra time off just to make it for us. And that's something they can just reach out to our shelter or our PR director, and she'll be able to get with them and make sure the schedule's there. We're going to serve clients in-house first, but if there is time, we'll be able to maybe reach out to the community.
So how can people in the community help? Maybe if we have somebody watching who's a hairdresser who cuts hair and they're like, hey, I want to get in on that. What's the best way for them to do that?
Just to give us a call and just tell us you're interested. Maybe we can have 3 or 4 people do it at the same time, or maybe even better is that have individuals come different days, so that way we can cover more people. We do have 110 beds in our shelter, and so that's a lot of people that's in there in the evening time.
Yeah, well, hopefully you guys have a full salon at some point.
Yeah.
Everyone just calls.
I like that. My hair needs a little
Yeah, you're like, if I could just get that done when I'm on the clock, that'd be great.
I'm good with that too. Yeah.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Anything else that people need to know? Maybe they just want to donate to the Salvation Army or give back or volunteer, or anything else you just want to mention?
Yeah, lately in the last few years, we have been a little short on our donations. So if you are willing to give, the Salvation Army is going to use it in the neighborhood that we give to, and 83 cents on the dollar will go back to the community. So it's an awesome number that we can give back, but it matters. The big donations really help, but I'm looking for more of the small donation that says, here's $50 a month, or here's $25 a month. Whatever it is, it's going to help, because in the long run, the more money that comes in, the more we can do for those people that are around us.
What about for people who maybe don't have as much wiggle room with their budget? Are you guys taking volunteers, just like donating time? That's one of the things that people have to offer. Is that something that you guys are looking for, more volunteers?
Yeah, we have a lot of things we can do for volunteers. There are 4 locations that they can help us out at, and we have everything from after-school programs and tutoring kind of thing where they can come and teach or volunteer to teach. And there's programs where you can basically sit at our intake desk, help out with extra help at the shelter. There's many things. Kristen Ullman is our volunteer coordinator. If you just want to, just reach out to the shelter and just say, hey, I need to talk to somebody to volunteer my time. And the shelter's open 24/7, so we'll fit you in.
You're like, we'll find the time.
Yes,
Exactly.
We will.
Perfect.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very
what a
much
great
for having me.
program. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Well, some